New York National Guard Special Forces Warrant Officer York Kleinhandler is a candidate in New York's 17th District. Welcome to Frontlines of Freedom, York.
Thank you, Colonel. I appreciate you having me on the show.
When's your primary?
My primary is the 14th of September, sir.
Okay, folks, that's our target. York, why are you running for Congress?
Well, sir, a little bit about myself. I've done 2 tours in Afghanistan with the 2nd Battalion, 20th Special Forces, a National Guard Special Forces group. My first tour was in 2003. I was an assistant detachment commander, and I operated in southern Afghanistan in and around the Kandahar region. And I have just now returned in February of this year for my second tour in Afghanistan. I was the battalion senior warrant officer, and I also oversaw 6 Special Forces detachments operating in the northeast Afghanistan, and I was the operations officer for them. What I am doing is I am in the process of unseating a 22-year very liberal incumbent. This incumbent is nothing more than a blank check for the current administration. Colonel, I'm sure you and your listeners will agree with me that this great country is not moving in the right direction. We are moving away from the very pillars that made us great. I was taught this country is a place of unlimited opportunity, and with hard work and the luck you create from hard work, anything can be achieved. Colonel, this formula is available to anyone, and I want it to remain that way. Like many of your listeners, sir, I've gotten to this point because this great nation has been built on the ideals that you are rewarded for hard work, and I'm watching that very ideal being eroded away. I want this country to remain a country where we and our children can enjoy the fruits of our labors. It is time to return common sense back to Washington.
You know, York, that sums it all up. One of the things, you are an active guardsman, which means that you still attend meetings and you are subject to being activated again at some point in the future, right?
Yes, sir.
But I've heard some fools, excuse me for saying that, say that guardsmen and reservists can't run for Congress, which is utterly unbelievable. Anybody who'd say that doesn't know anything about the governmental system at all. Have you run into any of that stuff?
Oh, I've run into it from several different sources already, and to include one of the individuals who's trying to create a primary against me. And my answer to that is that there are some policy directives that prohibit me from doing certain things, but unequivocally I am totally able to run for office. And I point them towards Lieutenant Colonel Scott Brown, the junior senator from Massachusetts, as a fine example of an individual who's in the National Guard and also a member of our government.
Hit the nail right on the head. York's website, folks, is yorkforcongress.com. It'll be on our website so you can find it. Thank you, York, for taking time to join us today. Thank you for your service to our nation. Win this one, my friend.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
We welcome your input to this show. Email me, Denny at frontlinesoffreedom.com. Straight ahead on Frontlines.